Hello friends, and welcome back to my crafty space. My name is Crystal, and in today's video, I am going to be putting together the first of my projects using the July Stories by the Month kit from Ali Edwards. This is the physical kit for 2021, and my plan for this one is to tell a story about my son being obsessed with riding inside of wagons and then also spending some time with his cousin May. So I have this really cute picture of the two of them that I wanted to document for this story. I have printed it at roughly 4.5 inches tall by 6 inches wide, which will place it at the top of my spread here, but it leaves a section of my spread blank, and that is on purpose because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use either this firework. Probably not the firework. I'm actually probably going to use this starburst or explosion to create a repeat pattern stamp right in the middle, just to give it a little bit of pattern here in between the photo and the text. And then I've got my sunshine title to add right on top of my photo, and then potentially a subtitle with one or some of the tiny phrase stickers. For my stamping, I'm going to play around with using the brand new red ink Redwoods just to see if that is a good color to go with the photo here. And then I've also pulled out my Honeyman yellow and my Deschutes, which is a very dark blue. So we're going to see which ones I like the best, and then we're going to go from there. So I will put you on fast forward while I get this spread put together, talk you through my process and a little bit more about the story. And then once I am done, we will slow back down to close out for today. So let's go ahead and dive in. We are going to start off working on today's spread by going ahead and stamping that pattern using the explosion starburst filled in stamp there on just a piece of regular 8.5 by 11 cardstock. I figured it would be the easiest to just do it on a piece of larger cardstock like this so I could play around with a couple of different orientations, configurations, whatever you want to say, patterns of the different colors. So I started with doing a bunch of reds. I added in the blues, I added in the yellows, and then up at the top there, I really did a more mixed. So that one right there has a little bit more red and blue with some yellow at the bottom. And then the second piece has a more balanced mix of all three colors. Once I had that done, I cut them into 1-inch strips or 1.5-inch strips, and then I'm going to play with them underneath my photo with the title here. So this is what it would look like if I did just the red and blue, and then I'm going to switch that out and see what it would look like if I added in the yellow as well. So it's just, kind of personal preference on what do you want to use here. For me, I decided to go with the one that has all three colors just because I like having a little bit more variety. Plus, we're talking about the sunshine and the summer, and it felt like it needed to have the yellow in it because sunshine and yellow just go together. So I went ahead and grabbed my trimmer here because I felt like this piece of cardstock wasn't quite straight enough. So I straightened up the edge, cut it down to be 6 inches so I could adhere it straight across on top of my text. I'm going to add that here onto my layout, and then we'll put the photo on top of both of those pieces. So on top of the blank white space, and then it will overlap a little bit with the stamped strip of paper there as well. So basically all that I did was I just created my own pattern paper to use as a separator between my photo and my text. And I think that that looks really, really awesome. I will also say that I am digging the new red. It is perfect. It totally matches the wagon in the photo. So definitely a true red there. And, very excited to have that one in my collection. Then I'm going to straighten up all those lines one more time, and then we'll get into adding on my title. Since the cork piece here is not adhesive backed, I did grab my liquid adhesive glue there. I use the Tombow Mono multi-matte liquid adhesive. I don't know, it's a very long word or a very long title. And I just went ahead and dabbed it all over the back of that title. and then stuck it down onto my photo, and it is stuck there for good. And then I'm going to grab one tiny phrase sticker to add on top of this pattern portion as well, just to give this a subtitle and to break up a little bit of that stamping. Super love the way that this spread turns out, and I love having this adorable photo of Jonah and his cousin in the wagon that they both super loved. It's so cute. All right, friends, that finishes my spread for today. So this one came together fairly easy once I got that pattern stamped out. And I really like the way that the colors play with the photo and highlight those reds and then also make it feel just super summery. I hope that you enjoyed seeing this spread come together, and if you did, I would love a thumbs up on this video down below. Also, make sure that you hit that subscribe button so you can see all of my future crafty videos, and I will be back later in the week with some additional projects. In fact, I believe I have one more coming out tomorrow using the same Stories by the Month kit, so keep an eye out for that one as well. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye, friends.